What's on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering, and many of you have reached out on Twitter to bring a particular story to my attention where a comedian with nearly 7 million plus followers on TikTok um, has essentially had her life turned upside down. People are damaging her car, sending her emails with like pictures of her kids, send her emails about the time she leaves her house, uh, um, the time that she, their kids would be alone, and it's absolutely appalling. This story, which is just kind of hitting YouTube now, gender critical and conservative social media users have rallied behind TikToker uh, Shamirun Nessa, for her videos criticizing non-binary TikToker Jeffrey Marsh. Now, Jeffrey Marsh is a guy that you've seen many videos of before, where, at least in my opinion, he is targeting young ones with his gender ideology, and he is, in my opinion, not a good influence. United Kingdom-based user Nessa stitched a video of her fellow TikToker where she accused them of encouraging children to privately message them on their account and Patreon, another platform for content creators. So what Nessa did was say, hey, bro, it looks like you're perhaps a bit of a groomer. Why are you having kids message you? And all this is culminating in basically a heartbreaking video. But let's see here. It comes amid a clash between conservatives and defenders of LGBTQ rights in the United States, around 26 states. So I don't care about any of that stuff. I care about the situation. Now, the February 22nd video begins with Marsh saying that through gritted teeth in one of their TikToks, stop telling trans people that we're inspirational. Nessa stitched the video, a feature where they can combine their video with another user's video and mimic the style of speaking. Stop telling kids to go to your Patreon and chat with you privately without your parents knowing, Nessa said in the video, which has 4.6 million views at the time of writing. She captioned the post, to all parents and guardians, please be careful and keep your munchkins safe. Newsweek did not see a video in which Marsh specifically addresses people to message him, but in one video they do say your parents screwed up before going on and explain that's why I made a Patreon so we could talk about it. So precisely, he is saying that so that we could connect in a way that has. Okay, let me read his statement. You tell me. This is what this guy said to kids. Your parents screwed up before going on and explain. That's why I made a Patreon so we could talk about it, so that we could connect in a way that has more privacy, so we can talk to each other in a way that's more open. Neither Marsh nor Nessa responded to comments for Newsweek. Marsh, who is a non-binary person, advocates who runs blah, 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 blah. Jeffrey is a best-selling author, viral TikTok Instagram star, non-binary activist, and keynote speaker. Well, as far as I could tell, they also went through their TikTok history recently and deleted a bunch of videos. That's not normally what people do when they're not in the wrong, but that's neither here nor there, I guess. They also created an exclusive content on Patreon, a subscription model website for content creators. Subscribers must say they are 18 to access the account, to subscribe to it, but it's not clear whether that was changed after Nessa's new viral video about them showed up. Nessa followed up with an original video with a TikTok saying that she was not transphobic and that had received Islamophobic hate. She is Muslim and wears a hijab in her videos. I hope this clears up some things. Also, I made this video not because they are trans. I would have created the same video for anyone who's trying to go after kids, period, she captioned her video. In her second video, Nessa addressed some of the backlash in Marsh's content does not target kids by editing a series of their videos that In the second video, Nessa addressed some of the backlash that Marsh's content does not target kids by editing in a series of their videos that actually started with, hi kids. She also added the clip from February 10th, in which Marsh encourages those whose parents screwed up to get in touch via Patreon. Marsh does not single out kids in the video, never mentions people of a certain age. Nessa then shared images of some content on Marsh's Patreon. In one video, they give advice on how to go non-contact with an unsupportive family member. So essentially saying, hey, this is how you get away from your family. In another video, they discuss topics of hooking up. Nessa then brought up a list of what she said were the telltale signs of a person being groomed, in which that includes isolating them from their family. Nessa wrapped up her TikTok with another of Marsh's video where they invited people who are not able to spend the holidays with their family to join them over a massive festive period, saying, I'm going to be your family. Again, in the video, Marsh does not single out youth or direct invitation to minors. Well, who uses TikTok? Right? Support for Nessa came quickly from her defenders on social media, where gender critical people have said she was protecting children. Those who are gender critical believe that, biology matters. She stood her ground, and she got an unfathomable amount of hate, and she stood her ground. This is what protecting kids looks like. A million props to this brave lady, but one person on Twitter. Another person tweeted, question, does anyone know if Jeffrey Marsh has any professional qualifications, either in psychiatry or psychotherapy? What is the framework of safeguarding on the advice he's giving to vulnerable kids? Has his work been authorized or recognized on any professional bodies? Just days after Nessa went viral, a school in the United Kingdom reportedly sent an email to parents warning them to shield them from their children from Marsh's content. By the way, good job. The letter was shared on TikTok by a woman who said that she was a mother of a child at that school. According to her, it tells parents to please be aware of Marsh and the content that he is creating. Whilst the internet and social media can be a wonderful thing, it does pose a huge risk to kids. Can I take this opportunity to remind you to ensure you have correct internet restrictions on your child's devices? Blah, 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 blah. BBC journalist Dominic Samuels shared the woman's video on TikTok and said that it had been shared the video on Twitter and said that it had been removed from TikTok before being reinstated. Newsweek was not able to independently verify anything. But this is what this was tweeted out yesterday. This is what's happening. The comedian who made videos revealing Jeffrey Marsh for his grooming is now getting threats sent to her with the details about when her daughters go to and from school. This is what happens when you expose these people. It's absolutely sick.
So I just got an email saying pretty much a threat saying they know where I live. And what scares me the most is they have got my daughter's details on the email, like what time I leave to drop them to school, pick them up. And it's not a coincidence because both of my daughters, they go to 2 different schools, so they know. They've given the school details and everything, so yeah.
This is on top of, by the way, her car being vandalized. This is for her revealing. This is the left, right? This is for her revealing that this guy was a monster.
Yeah, my daughters are involved now in this. As some of you might know, that my car was damaged in this whole thing. I was getting not very nice videos and now emails with a lot of details on that email. So I'm done. I don't want to do anything. I'm not going to talk about Jeffrey Marsh. I've deleted everything, removed it. If you guys want to go ahead, but please don't come to my house. You just get on with your life, I'll get on with mine. You guys want me to say I'm sorry? Fine, I'm sorry. Please don't come at me, don't come to my house, don't do anything with me, because I'm just one person, and specifically 4 or 5 of you have.
So this is a mother whose kids have now been put in the crosshairs because she put out a video revealing the truth around this individual who was clearly cultivating, at least according to her, it would seem that there's at least some evidence that he was setting up some sort of grooming. I don't really know any other way to describe it. when you're talking about, hey, come talk to me privately. Hey, I've got this safe space. Here's how to get away from your family. She's 100% in the right. Now, I'd follow her if I use TikTok, but it's at the real overload comedy. And, you know, I 100% support her. And I'm sorry that she feels like she has to back down now. But when somebody's going after your kids, what are you supposed to do? You know, I hope that she passes all these things off to the police. I'm 100%. If you follow her, let her know that, you know, I can be a resource. I can help fund. I'll be happy to fund, get a GoFundMe going or a Give Send Go for legal expenses, to find these people. You know, I've certainly dealt with my share of psycho stalkers. So, you know, I'm here for her if she needs it. And, you know, hopefully everyone will share this video and we'll have a bit of a Streisand effect. So leave a like on the video. Make sure you share it. Put it on Twitter, Facebook, wherever. And, you know, I hope that I hope I can earn your subscription. Leftism Free Rights, can we find a way to help her out? Shouldn't have to live in fear. You know, it's scary. You know, it's these people are lunatics. But it must be work. The work must be done. So, yeah, Jeffrey Marsh, I wonder why he deleted so many videos. I wonder why Patreon platforms a guy who says, hey, kids, message me privately. Stay strong, and we'll do, you know, I'm available. I know my viewers would help you. So if someone can get this message to her, I'd be happy to, or I would appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.